going.
We're going?
Right now?
Yep.
All right.
Hey everybody, how are we doing? Artshak Pod number 4?
4? We had a lot that we weren't able to
Science.
use.
Okay, so Science class E tier king. Yep, 4.
Okay, this is the 4th one.
Number 4. So, we don't really have a theme today, but I have some shit to talk about. You have some shit to talk
some
about.
things to talk about as well.
I think we're gonna be good. I'm gonna start with the story. You've already heard this, but Emma, you haven't, right? This person I know dearly to me, right? He was. I'll tell this one first. He wasn't the most attractive person at this time. He went to the chiropractor, and there was this really beautiful lady there that he booked every time. They talked and they laughed every time. He found her Facebook, or text her hey, I thought you were really cool. Do you want to hang out? And she's like, as friends, sure. That's fine. He never went to the chiropractor ever again.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
But that's the lighter one.
Poor guy.
Yeah, poor guy. But I kind of got the story wrong. So the first time I told you, he was hanging out. He was freshly divorced, 3 to 4 weeks.
This is the next
divorced.
story.
Yeah.
This is the next story. Okay.
And he was hanging out with his brother and his brother's wife. And then his brother's wife had a brother, right? So that brother had a girlfriend. They're all hanging out. They DoorDashed Chipotle. It because he had Dash Pass.
You said his name.
Fuck, I'll blur it. And so they all Venmo'd him, right? Oh no, the brother had a girlfriend that was really cute.
Yeah.
And she was really
You said his
cute.
name again.
Oh, God damn it. It's fine. I will blur these.
Okay.
But yeah, so this girl he thought was really cute, and the brother, whatever, had her over. They all Venmo'd him for Chipotle. A few weeks later, they were all hanging out again, but the girlfriend wasn't there. The brother was talking about, oh yeah, no, she was so mean, all this, she was clingy, and just how are you doing? What are you up to? All this shit. Oh, I think she's really cute. He went on Venmo. Because she Venmo'd him.
No way.
Found her name on Venmo. Looked her up on Facebook.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And proceeded to text her, and she didn't respond, I don't think. So, yeah.
This poor man.
He found her off Venmo.
He got the Venmo, Nick.
He was doing some detective work.
He got the Venmo, though. I'm telling you.
See, it's one thing to find someone on Facebook or Instagram, but
Venmo. Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's very
It was
bad.
funny though. He told me that and I was just dying. Yeah. If I ever got that down bad to get a Venmo,
I'd put you out of your misery.
yeah, please do. Fuck, man. Yeah.
Be like, Jace, look at the water. What's the line from Of Mice and Men?
I can't remember.
Something like that.
What is that?
Water.
You've never
Not
read
many times.
Mm-mm.
in school or nothing?
No.
Take Lenny to see the ducks.
What?
Emma gets it.
No. Did you guys read The Trumpeter Swan?
No.
I did actually in
That
5th
book was
grade.
good. That book was really good,
I
actually.
don't remember it.
I
It was
just
in
know.
5th grade.
Yeah, so, but I just thought that book was good in 5th grade, so it's probably good now.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
I guess I remember reading Hatchet in 5th grade.
Hatchet was gas.
I still remember that book. to this
Hatchet
day.
was
They made a
good.
sequel to that book,
They did. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck that.
and then no one read it because,
There's no point.
the first book already concluded very well.
I just had a brilliant idea. for what I'm gonna draw next.
I guess just grab the skateboard again.
So Zach, what did you want to talk about?
What I want to talk about?
So we recorded a online podcast. We don't know if we're gonna post it or not. We still have to look at it. And Zach, you wanted to talk about like pollution and all that stuff. So
specifically, people who think that using paper straws or driving electric cars somehow is gonna save the universe. It's not. Let me explain why. I think most people know by this point, but I'm just going to say it anyways. So, let's say you're driving your electric car, right? Your Tesla, your daddy's money car, okay?
Yep.
You know, your name's Tiffany. I'm driving a Tesla because it doesn't emit greenhouse gases.
Uh-huh.
Where do you think the power comes from, Jace? Where do you think the power comes from that powers your electric car?
Well, a lot of people get like I can't remember what it's called. It's the sun.
Solar panels?
Solar panels that charge the car.
That's fair, yeah. I mean, I think to be fair, also most Tesla places have a bunch of solar panels outside the building.
Yeah.
But still, 80% of our power comes from burning coal. Well, I guess I shouldn't say a percentage. I don't actually know. But I know a vast majority of it is burning coal.
Yeah.
And like very dirty energy. That sort of thing. But then, okay. So like plastic straws, right? They're horrible, right?
Terrible.
They mess up the environment. They don't
The
ever
turtles.
biodegrade. The turtles die. It's not good.
Yeah, no. It's bad.
But you can never make me drink out of those horrible, terrible, melts in your mouth, paper, cardboard straws. You cannot make me do it. You cannot. You cannot make me do it. It's so bad. People who get like those aluminum straws, you're the goat.
Those make sense.
You're like, you actually care.
Yeah.
Right? Cardboard straws, get out. I don't want to ever talk to you again. Please.
Just imagine though, you have an aluminum straw and a really, really hot drink. How hot that aluminum straw is gonna get.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're not really gonna be drinking a hot drink through a straw. That's like how you get burns in the back of your throat.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, but like, yeah, paper straws are bad.
They're really bad.
Fuck those things.
Yeah.
They get soggy. It's gross.
Just take a bite out of them.
You're not saving the world either.
Well, because like, there's this one place I went to. They had like a biodegradable like bamboo straw. I thought that was kind of cool, and like I think like that would actually kind of work. Something that is actually biodegradable, and not fucking plastic.
Or like, what did we look up on the podcast that we may or may not be using? It was like those.
Like some sort of plant-based plastic.
Yeah, and those are like biodegradable.
Yeah, and like the cost is kind of the same too.
Yeah.
So, but people just don't care. Is the problem.
Well, like, a lot of people don't care enough, for one. And a lot of people also just don't believe in it. Which is, like, kind of crazy. To just be like, oh, nah. Global warming? Nah.
My father?
Doesn't exist. Or, like, yeah, your dad.
My padre? Yeah.
Or, like, what was I going to say? Like, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying, Emma?
I don't know. You were just talking about how some people don't believe in.
Oh, like don't believe in like global warming and like the trash mountains in the ocean and all that stuff.
It's crazy.
Like it's very real, but I think the main issue is just like big companies and stuff. the reason why we have so much like dirty energy, why we have like plastics that like ruin the environment and all that is because, yeah, there have been a lot of people for a long time that have wanted to change that. Like for years and years and years and years. People have been coming up with different solutions and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's kind of sucks because big companies that have that sort of thing, right? It's always more profitable to go with the cheapest option.
Yeah.
So they're always gonna like lobby governments and stuff to keep that in state.
And like that's the thing that's screwed up because like if we even lived off the land a little bit, so much shit would change, and like the economy would like flow better, and just everything would flow so much more. It would help the world, but no, corporations.
Well, I mean,
just want cash.
The other thing to also consider is like we don't live in big city, right? We live in like Hicktown, USA, right?
Pretty much.
Like think about like a big city too, like. There are millions of people that live in New York City. How would they like live off the land, right? Like that's another like kind of thing about it that it's like there's never like a all is good solution.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's tough, and like, why can't we just be like a utopia, man? Why couldn't we just do it?
Why are we in the dystopia timeline?
Like, god damn it.
I think that this whole conversation kind of like begs the question, as a brand, if we like do see climate change and all those kinds of things, how as a company and as a brand are we going to try to do things that are better for our, environment than other companies?
That's something I've actually looked into a little bit.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're good.
There are a lot of manufacturers that I've been looking at recently. Admittedly, the one that I have been looking at, I haven't researched what they use, like if they're clean or not, you know what I mean? But it's also really hard to find out if a manufacturer is clean or not.
No.
Like...
Well... But don't these people like record themselves though?
They do record themselves. Woo.
Chill out. Fuck.
I think the thing that's also hard about finding a manufacturer is I don't want to like have a manufacturer where it's just like sweatshop workers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because this place is from a different country and all that. I want to find a good manufacturer that is not like that, and I'm hoping that the one that I've kind of showed you guys I've been looking at isn't like that, because they're really cool.
Yeah.
They seem really good. They have all like the stuff that we need, what we want, all that.
I wonder if there's a way we could ship better, like not have somehow, some way.
Like
just like not having like the plastic, or just like having less plastic, or having a different type of thing for it.
That's true. I mean the shipping bags, the shipping bags that we use are obviously recyclable.
Yeah, but how many people actually recycle them?
That's true.
I feel like if we did boxes, people would actually recycle those more.
Probably.
And like that would probably work out more.
Yeah, because it's cardboard. Yeah.
We could do that, and then like that would, because we've talked about like throwing tiny little things in too.
Just like little stickers or something. Yeah.
So we could design the boxes too, so that they're not just plain.
It could be like,
boxes.
or you know what we could do? We could go to like those recycling plants that give out like the used cardboard.
Yeah.
We could do it out of the used cardboard.
We could do that. That would work.
That'd be cool. And like it's all like, it's not just like garbage cardboard either. It's like they actually put it together so it's all nice and clean and all that.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
I should look into that. Well, we should look into that. But yeah.
I mean, you're the one who really does all the research.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of here. I do things.
You're the social media hey Zach, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Pretty
coordinate pretty much everything. Yeah.
Speaking of social media, our Twitter page is up now.
Yes,
It is.
sir.
It is. I need to start putting that in like Instagram reel like bios and shit like that. So Emma's shit posting on there.
Yep.
Oh
I
yeah.
say
It's,
there you put the wrong person in charge of the Twitter page.
we should like right here or some shit, right? We should put like one of your tweets right there.
Oh god.
Right there. I'm gonna choose one.
Oh, that also begs the question. Are we gonna post like the clips and stuff on Twitter?
We can post some of them.
Yeah, we can post some.
I feel like we should save like the really funny ones for Twitter.
Yeah.
Not like the conversation ones, but like the ones that are kind of like short
Yeah,
and
because
The
quick.
ones that you can meme a little bit.
Yeah.
More,
Yeah.
So that'd be nice. Like you pulling out a fucking Glock on me. Yeah.
The revolver.
God. Yeah, that was great.
I set that over here in the corner.
I had no
Like
clue.
I purposefully did it when you were looking away, and I was just holding it there for the bit.
Oh my god.
He was prepared. Hey, and props to you because that shit was hilarious. It was so funny. Well, Buzz. So, Zach, there's another thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
The school system.
School system.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just
Okay.
How fucked it is. Okay.
Okay.
So, especially down south. Down south, it's getting really, really bad because I think I don't know what state it's in, but one state in like the southeast area, you only have to have a high school diploma to teach.
Ooh.
High school diploma?
To teach high schoolers.
Oof. Yikes.
It's getting bad. And it's because they're not paid a lot. They deal with so much bullshit. Like, I wanted to teach, but then I took a class and I was in a class full of freshmen. And fuck that. No. The pay is too low for that shit.
Mm-hmm. To like deal with the amount of
Just bullshit. Stupid bullshit. And they're just assholes. Like, they're just not nice. At all. God, I hate children. So much.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea for you to be a teacher then.
No. They're such assholes sometimes. Like, I worked with kids. I got punched so much. So bad. But, yeah, just like the pay's terrible. And like the college, too. Bad.
the schooling for it is yikes.
And it's just the cost of it, too. It's probably 50 years ago. You could have worked 3 months, worked the summer, paid for a full year of college. You're telling me I worked 3 months, and I'm
That's
gonna make
not happening now.
and I'm gonna make 20 grand?
No.
Hello?
No.
It's so bad.
Well, that's another thing. That's why I didn't finish college. Was because my first year of college, I was able to go, and then the second year, I didn't have the money for it, so I was trying to apply for a student loan.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, oopsie daisies, actually you can't." I was like, "So what? I'm supposed to hawk up $14,000?
Yeah.
Like what?" And they were just like, "Well, I guess you just can't be here." And I was like, "Okay,
That's nuts.
I guess."
Did you apply for any like grants or anything like that? Scholarships?
I wasn't able to get any scholarships or anything. Like I was like a solid like A, B, maybe C student, and I couldn't get a single one.
Well,
And
I think how much did FAFSA give you? Probably not much.
like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Like almost nothing. And well, no, the other thing was too is my parents were like planning to send me to college, like pay for it, and they were like, "No, college is way too expensive now.
It is really expensive.
That's
Like
crazy.
we can't send you."
I I feel like you have to have, like, really good grades. You need to have really good grades in school. You need to show, like, a lot of promise and stuff like that in order to get good, like, grants and stuff and scholarships from FAFSA and all those different things. Like, there are private grants and scholarships that you can get by, like, doing a few things and, like, writing an essay or something like that. But you either need to, for, like, me, for example, I go to a school, it's like $40,000 a year for this school, and I get enough in, like, loans and, not loans, I don't have any loans taken out, but in grants and scholarships, that it just pays for it completely, but it's only because I was a 4.0 student in high school, and, like, all of that, and then I also come from, like, a single family home, and we made under a certain amount of money every year, you know? Those are all really big factors too.
Yeah.
And it just really sucks that not everybody has the same access to that funding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
well,
I mean, sorry, you can go.
What our state did too is if your parents combined to make less than 80 grand per year, you go to college for free. So that's good. That's gonna help out a lot of people, if they take advantage. But yeah, it's like that's what a lot of states need to do more though, because otherwise things won't change. Like it'll just be the same old shit over and over, and then college is just gonna get way more expensive.
Well, I mean that's why. I mean, I'd imagine the reason why they're doing that is because no one is going to college anymore.
Well, I mean, a college degree has become almost obsolete.
Yeah, companies just hire people who learn things online now.
Yeah.
Like
go on Khan Academy, get a degree on Khan Academy, or not even a degree, just go through like courses on Khan Academy. They have so much stuff on there now, it's insane.
It's nuts.
And as a matter of fact, most of the just college classes that you attend, like for instance, that one YouTuber, Michael Reeves, right?
I love Michael Reeves.
Yeah, no, he's great. He had like a whole podcast section because he was on some podcast, and the whole thing was about how he attended Harvard, quotation marks, but didn't really, because all of their courses for coding and everything were just online.
Yeah.
So he just learned from Harvard completely online, had no college experience, had no like degree or anything, and he learned all of that just from taking the resources from online, and from what I know is perfectly legal and like just available. It's like, so then what is the point of going?
You don't need to spend that much money if it's just stuff that's openly available on the internet.
Yeah.
And like my world lit teacher talked about this. He was like, you guys could drop out of school, get a college degree right now, probably, somehow, some way, or go to a trade, get your GED, and learn everything you want to online, but people don't, because it's too hard, and they just don't want to. Like, that's another thing, like, if teachers would become, like, obsolete, because everything's online now, and we don't really need teachers.
Yeah.
But it's just people aren't dedicated.
Yeah. And I mean, the other thing too, the one benefit of college is when you're learning from someone directly, it's a lot easier to learn that thing.
Yeah.
When you're learning something online, yeah, you're getting like the basic, like, oh, this is what you do, but you aren't getting like the knowledgeable. You're not getting the feedback. You're not getting the knowledgeable experience of that teacher either.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that the most important part about teachers, as much as I hate homework and like tests and all that stuff, that's the nice thing about having teachers, is because they can show you what you're doing wrong, and then they can help you learn how to do it correctly or do it better, you know? Or like, for example, I don't know how trade school works, but I would imagine that the teachers, you know, could teach you ways of doing something more efficiently than you're doing it already, or, you know, things like that. That's why I think teachers are good, and it really sucks that they're not being paid enough, because they deserve to get they do for not only kids but also adults and people going to college and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Well, and it's also like they put up with a lot of bullshit with the parents too.
Yeah.
Like parents make it hell.
Parents.
Hell. And like that's with like kids sports. That's why there's not referees, umpires, all this shit because of fucking parents. Parents have gotten so controlling, I feel like, and just like they just want to know everything that's happening all the time.
Well, I mean, to be fair, also, school violence, like really inappropriate things happening at school, is a bigger and bigger thing, getting bigger and bigger each year too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's necessarily the parents' fault either.
Yeah.
It's like
There are some parents like that are just unnecessarily mean and rude or like get upset if their kid is told like that they're like not doing super good at something, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
But like some parents, a lot of parents do have, you know, really good reasons to want to be in the know of what's going on in the schools and stuff like that because of exactly what Zach was saying, you know, like there's so much stuff happening in schools, not just like the violence that you see on TV and stuff like that, but even like bullying, you know, bullying was not as big of a thing 50 years ago as it is now. It's gotten to the point with like cyberbullying and all that kind of stuff where it's this huge issue that we just can't solve, and half the time parents don't even know about because their kids don't tell them, you know.
Well, yeah, because nowadays it's like everyone knows everything.
Yeah.
So like if something happens, it's just immediately on social media, it's on all that. But also like going into like that, kids don't feel like they can like talk about stuff that goes on, right? It's also because like it's this weird paradox where it's like some people think, well, on one hand it's like, well, you're getting bullied, you have to deal with it, that's like something you have to deal with in life. But on the other hand, it's like there's also a limit on like what is something that you just have to deal with and what is something that's just like actually mentally like will mess you up.
Yeah.
Wanna know what I think's also fucked up? The credits to graduate are slowly going down year by year.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I needed like 25 credits, right? And I was talking to my counselor and she's like, oh yeah, like the freshmen now, like they only need like 22 and a half.
25?
I think so.
I had to get 60.
Oh, well no, like...
Oh, well, different schools, yeah.
Different schools. But, yeah, I don't know the exact, but then it was just like down by quite a bit. And I was like, holy shit, that's 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
And like, do you think we're just getting stupider? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, I mean,
I think we are. It's fine. Probably.
There are a lot of studies that are showing that like literacy and like math skills and reading comprehension skills and all that kind of stuff
is going
down a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. And like, well, and COVID kind of screwed so many people over because the freshmen were in what? 5th grade when COVID hit? 5th grade. That's crazy. So they went to 6th grade, right? Online and like hybrid. They barely socialized. That's crazy.
Well, no, now all those kids, like so many of those kids don't have social skills. So many of those kids like literally can't read. Yeah. Like there were some kids out there like after COVID who literally came back to school and could not read and was like 2 or 3 grades ahead of that sort of comprehension according to the school system, right? And it's like, I don't know, COVID set everything back in such weird and drastic ways.
Yeah, it's been horrible. And also, I feel bad for my kids, man. When I have kids, they're not going to have snow days.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it's all Zoom.
Like, at all. No snow days. That's going to suck.
They'll never understand excitement of like waking
Watching the
up,
news.
seeing
Turning
that
on
it's
the
super
news.
snowed out, turn on the news. Schools in these districts in these cities are closed for a snow day.
It's the best. Oh my god, Zach. That was phenomenal.
Oh my god. Some of the best childhood memories is waking up and finding out you don't have to go to school.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, Zach, where were you when you found out that you weren't going to school because of COVID?
Where was I?
Yeah. What were you up to?
I think I actually don't know.
No?
You know, I think actually I was working. It was when I was first getting into digital art and stuff.
Okay.
So it was like when I first started that whole journey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not started, but like was really getting into it, kind of.
Like, no, I know the exact time where, like,
Yeah?
So I was playing Fortnite with my friends Gabe and Lucas, and Lucas was like, we don't have school for 2 weeks. And I was like, no way. And he's like, yeah, like this thing COVID, right? Like, it's... And I was like...
And then 2 weeks
Yeah.
turns into a year.
Yeah,
and
but then...
Well, it
so
turned
then,
into a month,
Mhm.
and then it
Yeah.
was 3 months, and
well,
then it
so
was
I
6 months.
sprint up
and-
to my mom, and I'm like, Mom! I don't have school for 2 weeks, like this COVID thing. And she's like, I know, Jace. And I'm like, and you didn't tell me? Like, that's fine. But I was so pumped. And then all I know is my mom just being the most Debbie Downer. She's like, Jace, people are dying right now. because of this." And I'm like, I'm excited. I can play Fortnite for 2 weeks straight. No school, not online. No. Like, I'm having a great time over here. Fuck this. Like, oh, yeah. It was great.
Fun fact, actually. So for Aiden's birthday, we went into the cities, and he's really big into like Legos and stuff, and like card games and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're hitting a bunch of like those different places, so like Lego shops and like card stores and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to this one like game store. It was like Dungeons and Dragons, card games,
Oh, okay.
that sort of thing. We went into there, and it was just like this little place in the cities. We walked in, and they immediately, like, the guy was wearing a mask, and he immediately was like, we require masks still.
Wait, recently?
Yeah, like a week ago.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise me for the cities.
Yeah.
Because the cities they've been like that for a while.
But
Still.
we,
4
we,
years?
we looked at each other, and we're like, what? We didn't even know they could still, like, do that. Like, even
That's
require
crazy.
that. And we were just like, okay, yeah. And we grabbed our masks, we put them on, and like the dude was like furious at us that we didn't have masks when we came in. And it was like, dude, sorry, it's
Chill
been
out.
like however many years that it's been.
Knees are plugging in.
Yeah, you're good.
Shit.
But I don't know. At this point, I think it's safe to say I'm not too worried about COVID.
Yeah.
Not at all. I don't
Yeah.
care. Like,
It's just another, like, flu now, essentially.
sickness.
Yeah.
Just fucking sickness. I got it once. It kicked my ass.
Dude.
So it hit my mom, me, and Nick all at once. But we were house sitting this really big house, 3-story house. I just got to chill out. It was like Christmas break. Chill out downstairs. There was LED lights where like Alexa controlled it. It was like low lights. It was fucking sick. I love that place. Anyways, well, what now?
One of my friends, Chris gave me COVID, like, right when he went off to, like, camp in Iowa that first year that he was down there.
Yeah.
And I was bedridden for 2 weeks, having fever dreams, like constant fever dreams. It was the same every single time. It was like this, I was being attacked by these like plant creature humanoid things. It was so terrifying. And then Skylar got COVID too, and he was just seeing fucking goblins
Oh my
all the time,
god.
like while he was awake. And he, like, having dreams within dreams within dreams.
Oof, duh.
That was rough.
I would cry for days. That'd be terrible.
I don't know. Every time I got COVID, I was just like unable to move for like a day or two, and then I was just perfectly fine.
You got it like 3 times.
I got it like 3 times, yeah. First time was like how it normally, like when it was like really big.
Yeah.
It was like kind of the typical, like you're gonna be kind of out of commission for like a week. And then every time after that, it would be like, like I'd get home from work or something, and it would all just kind of hit me at once, and I'd be like, ugh. And then I would just like be disabled for like an entire night, and just like not be able to move without everything hurting.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, I'd be fine.
It'd be like,
So
yeah,
weird.
it'd be so odd.
Yeah,
You're a weird human, Zach.
I am.
You're very odd.
I'm a very strange boy.
Zach got a rabbit.
I did get a rabbit. Yeah,
Yeah.
got a rabbit.
We're gonna post that TikTok tomorrow.
Yep. I'm gonna edit it tonight, probably.
Sick.
Yeah.
Rabbit.
Webbit.
Oh, you haven't met Lyla. She's fucking
Yeah, her name is Lyla. She's a very sweet girl.
She's fucking huge.
Yeah.
So, okay.
She's chonky.
So, for context, rabbits, you can't adopt them until at least 2 months because it's the same thing with like adopting any baby animal is like they need to be with their mother for a certain amount of time. For rabbits, it's 2 months. Lila's 2 months old, and my friend has a different Holland Lop because they're both Holland Lops, and that Holland Lop is now a year old, right? Lyla is 2 months old and is the same size.
Oh my gosh.
And Peanut, the other rabbit, was just this little itty bitty thing. Just a little itty bitty.
Lyla's a
like
fucking
probably
monster.
like you could hold her like, well, probably not like this, but like if you had your like this, you could hold her like this when Peanut was 2 months. And Lyla is.
She's a chonky.
She's a little chunky.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You gotta bring her over here for the podcast sometime.
When she gets, like.
We'd have to be careful about Jovi though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could probably just lock her.
Somewhere.
Here, lock
Yeah.
We'd
her.
have to make sure to cover all the wires and everything
Yeah,
too.
we can
Yes.
get like tape for that.
And like we could bring her cage too. Like.
Not
Right.
the whole thing.
No.
I could get like a little like.
Tiny cage.
Jace
Little-
might be able to fit it in his car. Do your seats like go down
Yeah.
like that?
Well, I mean, okay, so her cage, it's just like wire fixtures with those little like plastic things that you use to hold them together. I could take it all apart.
Oh yeah, but
that's like a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, honestly, like if we just got like a tub,
Just put her in a
We
laundry
filled her-
basket.
if we just got like one of those like plastic tubs,
Yeah.
fill the bottom with like hay and like a pea pad,
Should be fine.
and just like put a little bowl of water and her pellets in there, and then
grab some spinach.
have a little bit of spinach in there for her too.
Little snack.
Oh
Maybe
shit.
maybe have a little bit of banana for her.
Silence, pellets. The little treats are talking.
God.
Ah,
Yeah, no, but she's so adorable. She's so cute.
we'll have to. I think it'd be funny if we did like an Instagram post where it was like meet the mascot of Artshak.
Yeah.
She should be the mascot. She really should be.
She should be.
Yeah. If you just have like funny pictures of Lyla, just you should post them on like Twitter
Yeah.
and have like funny ass.
0.5
Yeah.
lens.
I need to get her more comfortable with me so she'll come up to me more,
Yeah.
because she's still very, very new to my household.
Yes.
It's gonna be a little bit, but yeah,
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. I have one picture of her that I got
Oh my god.
this morning that
We'll put it up right
describes her
Trust.
perfectly. Hold on. I don't think it'll come up on the camera. Well, okay.
Well, yeah,
edited
edited
version right
Yeah.
here. Edited version right there.
For Spotify listeners, we just had to like randomly put our arms up. I know. Yeah. No, you showed me. She's.
Oh my goodness.
She's a little.
so cute.
She's a little fucking monster.
I don't know if this is gonna pop up, but yeah,
Oh, you
the
wanna
It
see
will.
this-
picture will be on
You
there.
want to see this picture of Laz that I got a couple of days ago?
Yeah.
We'll see if my phone will stay alive long enough for me to get to it.
Yeah. Laz is her cat.
Laszlo.
Laszlo is my cat.
Laszlo.
No, it died. So he was
Put on the screen.
on the screen right there.
Cat. This is a cat.
But basically, for podcast listeners and also for you guys, he was sitting in this box of like Guinness beer that was like empty, and he was just like peeking his eyes out like this. And I went to take a picture of him with a flash on. He looked evil.
Oh
He
god.
looked like he was getting his death ray ready.
That's terrifying.
I have one more picture of Lyla to show you now. It's when I first brought her into my room with her whole setup.
We'll also put it up. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll put it right here. Right here.
Hi, Layla.
So,
Oh my gosh.
so peeking her face out of
Oh
the
my
cardboard
God.
box.
That's funny. That's cute. Yeah. How much time are we at?
We are sitting at 47 minutes.
Damn.
That's a good podcast.
We've been doing pretty solid. We talked about doing a YouTube video on Discord this weekend, so we might post that. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I think.
Can we try a game quick?
What is that?
Okay, what's the game?
Wavelength.
We'll have it be the last thing of the podcast.
Yeah. Because it was the thing I was talking to you about.
Yeah. Yep.
I sent it to the Artshak Instagram page, and I told you to watch it.
Oh,
But
that
I
was
don't
what
think-
that notification
Yeah,
was?
I don't think you watched it because you're a fucking asshole.
I don't use Instagram.
I told you to watch it.
When?
I called you when I was at work, and I'm like, Zach, you need to watch this. Like,
Oh,
I
my
want to
God.
try this game.
Is it...
So, okay, I'll just explain it then. Okay, it's called a wavelength, right? Zach, listen to me. Lock eyeballs. It's called wavelength, right? So, like, you'd pick a number 1 through 10. I would not know it, so you would show the camera, show her, right? Let's say it's 8, right? Then I'd be like, okay, give me a food based on throwability.
Okay.
So, give me a food that would be like an 8 based on throwability.
Banana.
Peel on or peel off?
Peel on.
That's like an 8, 9-ish. So then, like, I would ask like 5 of those types of questions, right? And then I would try to have to guess
Okay.
what your number was.
Be
Yeah?
like a boomerang.
Yeah? Sick. Okay.
Or like a hatchet.
Pick a number, Zach.
4.
No, I can't know it. I didn't guess it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Show the
so just
camera, show
it
her.
up, show it up with your hands. Show it.
I picked something.
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
good?
We've got a number.
We got the number.
Okay, I want a food based on throwability.
A pear.
Is it like a ripe pear or is it like an unripe pear? Because like ripe pears are kind of squishy.
Just a pear.
Just a pear. God. I give it like a 6. Okay. Give me like a car brand.
Kia.
I think we're around like the 6, 7 range. I think. Give me a Avengers film.
Avengers specifically.
No, okay, fine. Yeah.
Marvel?
Just, yeah.
Captain Marvel.
So we're going down. Okay. Okay, that's like a 4 or 5. Okay. Emma, can you give me one? A category off the dome.
Petable animals.
Oh, but that's a really petable animal. I was gonna say a porcupine.
Ooh, yeah, I'd want to fucking pet a porcupine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pet the fuck out of a
Because
porcupine.
they have the needles. But
I don't give a
they're still
fuck.
cute as
I
hell.
do not care.
Okay.
I will hug it.
say a monkey. Yeah.
What continent are we in? Because I feel like some of them are just little shits, and they just try to steal your shit constantly.
Like,
so, okay, I'm gonna go...
Okay, maybe not a monkey, like an ape.
On petability?
Yeah.
An ape.
An ape.
One? Fuck that shit. I'm not petting no ape. Okay. Let's go with a pop.
With a pop? Oh, like a pop brand.
Soda.
I feel like that one's too objective.
Okay, fine. Let's go. Flavor of ice cream.
I feel like that was also very objective.
How is that objective? Oh yeah, that's fair.
Flavors.
God damn it. Flavors. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one. No, because that's also an objective question.
Surfaces to walk on.
Surfaces to walk on.
Ooh, barefoot. Surfaces to walk on barefoot.
Yep.
Legos.
So we're at one. Now
Didn't say
we're at two-ish. 1 to 2. Okay, so we have pear.
But we're also a couple of 6s in there, you said.
I know, that's what I'm like scared about. So there's a pear, Kia, Captain Marvel, Legos, and what?
What was the other one?
Monkey.
Putting an ape.
I'm gonna guess 3.
You're so close. It was... Wait.
It was 3.
Oh, it was 3.
Yes! Yes! Woo!
I
Damn
thought
right.
it was 2 for a second. No, it was 3, yeah.
That makes me happy. That makes me real happy. Did you like that game, Zach?
I liked that game.
Yeah?
It was a fun game.
What time are we at?
53 minutes.
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
I think we'll save that for the next episode.
We'll save it.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay, so YouTube. Oh, yes, ma'am.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy
yeah.
4th of July.
Happy 4th. We should have addressed that.
We should have started with that.
Yeah.
I was just reminded by all the fireworks.
Yeah,
outside.
that's right. Well, happy 4th of July, everybody. This is being posted tomorrow, so July 5th, but happy late 4th of July. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. YouTube, Artshak Social, A, S, and S are all capitalized. Instagram and TikTok, Artshak Social, all lowercase. What's the Twitter?
Artshak Social, all lowercase.
Look at that. Yeah.
Or wait, actually, might not be social. I can't double check. It might be official, might be social. Yeah, we'll put it up.
I think it's social. Because it was originally official.
I just
and then
had
we
to
used...
make it though, so
Oh,
I'm
you
not
did?
sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Yep.
Whoa, look at that.
We'll
Anyways.
just have
Yeah.
Jace drop his voice in for the podcast listeners of what it actually is.
I got you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. But have a good night. Bye, guys.
See y'all.